I really don't have much to say, but I wanted to talk to you. Let's just talk like friends. I'm going to come visit you. We're just sitting in the kitchen having coffee. Do I make... Oh, there's a few sips up. And now let me spill them all over myself. Okay, so, but I do have this little bit of information. Let me get this. My pinky hurt the other night. It actually woke me up. It was like aching on this side down here. It's fine now, but it actually woke me up. It was aching, and I was talking to Paul, and I'm like, I always wonder, like, who named the pinky? Who named the fingers, right? So I looked it up, the pinky, and the pinky toe, the pinky finger. Okay, the pinky. The fifth digit and smallest of the fingers is the digitus minimus manus. Isn't that funny? According to Worldwide Words, pinky was used by Scots to refer to something small, as explained in an etymological, that's a big word, dictionary of the Scottish language by John Jameson, published in 1808. The term comes from the Dutch pink, meaning small. Jameson writes that to pink means to contract the eye, and the objective pinky is applied to the eye when small or contracted, like pinky, okay? The Collins Dictionary lists the origin of the related word pink eye to the Dutch pink ogen, which also appears to be a Jameson's dictionary entry for pink and translates to small eyes. Well, they called it, when something was small, the Scots called it, it's just a little pinky. It's just a pinky. Well, this is the pinky, and then you got the pinky toe. I know, the pinky toe. Well, I just thought that'd be interesting. It's amazing when I use my brand new 14 Pro Max iPhone. This creates that blue. I mean, it's not horrible, but I wish it would stop. I know. My other phone doesn't do it. I don't know why it interferes with that. Well, I have been, oh my gosh, working out really. I've been really going for it lately. Hopefully my arms are ready to take on somebody, right? Yeah. I've never been in a fight, so I don't really know. I don't want to fight anybody. But I have always wanted to really go for it with my upper body, because I tend to work more on my lower body. I guess it's easier. I don't know. I have most of my strength is in my lower body. But yeah, I've been working out. What I've been doing is going every other day, not every single day, like for at least 5 days a week. I do legs, then I do the upper body, then I do legs, and I do upper body. I was going 1, 2, and then 3. Maybe I was going just working on like machines, like the row machine, or just working on the treadmill, maybe the bike machine, and not doing weights on my legs or my arms. But right now I'm going legs, arms, legs, arms, legs, take a break, and then go, arms, legs, arms, yeah. So I've been doing that, and I've been swimming again, so I'm still a little damp. It has really, I mentioned, it's really cool down here in Flagstaff. Well, my friend has finally come back. She wanted to go to San Francisco to get cooled off, but she's coming back, and I'm really glad. So you know who you are. Hurry back. I'm really excited. Let me take these off. Take these off so you can see my eyes. There we go. Gotta fix my hair. I know. I'm kind of goofy today. It's Friday. I'm in a good mood. Friday always has a good feel, doesn't it? I mean, Friday, remember when we were in high school, Friday night football games or basketball games, and after that would be the dance in the auditorium. Oh yeah, you got to get dressed up for that. You go home on Friday. Maybe there was a party going on with your friends at school, or maybe you just, maybe you didn't really hang out with a lot of friends, but you just knew that Saturday maybe you were looking forward to cartoons. Do you remember cartoons on Saturday morning? Oh my gosh, good cartoons. I don't know what they have now on, I think there's just, do they even have cartoons? I know there's Cartoon Network, and I know there's Nickelodeon, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe the people have cable and they're watching the Disney Channel, whatever, but we had some really good cartoons. Well, we got the Beatles cartoons, and then we got the Jackson 5 cartoons, right? And there were just, on Saturday morning, it was just good. You know what cartoon I really remember that I really loved was Johnny Quest. Remember him? Yeah, he was cute. His dad was kind of cute too, right? For being in a cartoon. Right, Johnny Quest. Yes. What other cartoons were there? I'm looking this up. But that was the one I was trying to remember. I loved Johnny Quest. Of course, we had the Adventures of Batman, Let me see what other ones. I thought the Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner Hour were pretty cool. And Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Yeah, come on. We loved that one. That was really good. I remember HR Puffin-stuff. Remember that? The kid in there who played that was in the movie, the more famous movie production of Oliver. Yes, he was the Artful Dodger. Yeah, the Artful Dodger? Yeah. Let me see what else. Of course, the monkeys, but that really wasn't a cartoon. But we did love the monkeys, right? Oh, yeah. The Archie Show. Oh, sugar, da 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 da. Oh, honey, honey, do. Remember that one? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of cool cartoons. And then, of course, when we were younger, I remember that the Rocky and Bullwinkle show back east in Ohio came on, and it was around like 4:30 on weekdays. Because I remember I'd be watching it. My mom was cooking dinner. Yeah. I mean, it was like I'd get home. Oh, you know what else I remember? Oh, this is good discussion. Let's just chit chat. And then you can tell me in comments some of your stories, please. I love it. I will read them. I promise. I will read some of your stories on the next video. Well, I remember I'd get home from school, and I think it was around 4 o'clock, 3:34. Dark Shadows. Barnabas Collins. Ooh, yeah. I remember that, yeah. I mean, I guess it was getting us ready for weird stuff. He was a friggin' vampire, right? Yeah. Of course, a lot of people got home to watch General Hospital. Remember Luke and Laura? Yeah. Luke and Laura. I wasn't a big fan, but everybody knows Luke and Laura, the story about Luke and Laura. General Hospital, my goodness. When I was really small, well, I hadn't gone to kindergarten yet, I think. Well, or maybe it was in the summer, but at noon for 15 minutes, and then there was another one, was Search for Tomorrow. And what was the other one? Days of Our Lives? No. One Life to Live. What was the other one? Each 15 minutes. That was the start of the soap opera. I remember, my mom watched them, yes. And I remember when The Young and Restless first came out too. I remember that. I was 21, 22 when The Young and the Restless first, of course, then they got The Bold and the Beautiful, right? I do not watch soap operas. I didn't want to watch. Here was my explanation of not wanting to watch soap operas. It would remind me of like my mother. Maybe I fought to not be like my mother in many ways. In some ways, yeah. But in some ways, it's like she would watch soap operas. Not as religiously as I've seen some women do, but she did watch soap operas. To me, having a soap opera, when I got older, having a soap opera on during the day would be like, no, that would make me ill. I never wanted to watch a soap opera. And I don't know, it was a turn off for me. I guess maybe I would just want to be different, but I didn't really care. I've had friends that I would go to their house and they would be religiously watching, especially The Young and the Restless. Oh my gosh, she had to watch The Young and the Restless. It seemed so fake, and I didn't really care. And then they would have those stories. They'd have like the summer story of what, they made all that up. It's like, yeah, like somebody comes back to life, or, oh, somebody's twin shows up, and they think it's like this girl is going crazy, but it's really her twin, and it's the same actress playing the same thing or whatever. Remember on Dallas, I'm going all over the place. Remember on Dallas when Bobby died? Well, Bobby didn't die. The next season, he was in the shower. It was all a dream. I guess when it's on, it's when it's on film and you got writers trying to do real life stuff, you can pretty much make anything up, right? Right. One of my favorite shows was Mad Men, and I never watched it when it was on, I think it was AMC. I didn't have cable for a very long time, so when that came out, I didn't have cable at that time. It wasn't until later when it came on, I think on Amazon Prime, it was the freebie, where you get to watch with free things with ads, and I've watched every episode of Mad Men a couple times or more. I love that show. Great. I wonder, let me know what you think of Mad Men. Great cinematography, great writers. Oh my gosh. It starts off in like 1954 or something like that, or 53, and then moves on up into the 60s. Yeah, great show. Here's another show. I'm just going on and on. You'd think it was early morning. I'm so chatty. Here's another one. Let me know if you watch these. Downton Abbey. Have you watched all of Downton Abbey? I discovered that on, again, Amazon Prime, and I watched the first, it had just got done with the first season, and I watched it. I binged it. I just binge watched, and I thought, oh my God, this is, it was good writing, it was good acting, it was great filming, cinematography, and it was the time of period that I'm always fascinated with the upstairs, downstairs thing. And, well, then I think they went on to, 6 seasons, 6 or 7? Oh, I couldn't wait till the next season on PBS. Oh my gosh, I couldn't wait. And then thus I think they've done a couple movies. Here's something that Paul and I had mentioned, or he asked me, he goes, did you ever watch Hill Street Blues? And I'm like, I never really did. But I do remember the girl, she was Veronica, what was her name? Veronica, you can let me know. Veronica, wasn't she an attorney, and her and the chief of police, I think he was a handsome man. He was, yeah, she was gorgeous and he was handsome, and they were in it. But yeah, the music was good on Hill Street Blues. The music, the title song was really good. But I never really got into Hill Street Blues. It must have been a different period in my life. So I wouldn't mind watching them again. I did watch Barney Miller. That was kind of silly. But that was a good show. Barney Miller. I'm just bringing up memories, aren't I? Yeah. As far as cartoons, the Flintstones were on Friday night. And we all got to write in so that we could name Wilma. I was going to have a baby. Yeah, and we got to put in, send letters on our suggestion for the name of the baby, who turned out to be Pebbles. And then, of course, Betty and Barney Rubble, she got pregnant, right? And had Bam Bam. Yeah, I'll tell you. Well, who was the famous actor? He walked like, he was like a singer, and they all swooned over Rocky Rock. What's his name? Rocky Rock or something? I tried to walk like him, and they said, hey, Paul, remember Rocky Rock, how he walked like this? And he goes, and he goes, no, I don't remember. Didn't you watch the Flintstones? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Flintstones. And, well, like I said, we had the monkeys. We got to watch them. There were a lot of kids' stuff, young people's stuff on regular nighttime TV. But, yeah, of course you got the Walter Cronkite thing going on. Yeah. I don't know how you did in your house, but in my house, we ate dinner every night, 5 o'clock. You had to be there or you were in big heat trouble. You had to be there, right? So sometimes there wasn't a lot of after school things going on. But my dad came home from work and my mom had dinner, and then they would sit and drink coffee, smoke cigarettes, drink coffee. And us kids, we'd go play or go up to start getting our homework done. And then my dad would watch the news. Walter Cronkite. And my parents did watch Johnny Carson every night that it was available. There's a train going by. Oh my gosh. 100 trains a day. Some go this way. They're going from, well, it goes from Chicago to Santa Fe and then through Flagstaff and to Los Angeles. And then it goes back from Los Angeles, goes through and goes up. And the Amtrak goes through too. So you could take the Amtrak all the way to Chicago. Did I say Chicago? I hope I did. Because, yeah, sometimes when I'm when I'm talking on film, I'm just, I know what I want to say, but sometimes it comes out different. Sorry. Sorry. But, yeah, I know if you've been watching me a while, you do catch little mistakes, you know, and I don't catch them until I actually edit them and I can't take them out, right? But I'm really curious about this light, why this light is doing that. I know. I have a blue hand, a blue watch. Okay. The train just left. Okay. Well, enough of this nostalgia business. Paul and I, we're going to go get a bite to eat or get something to drink and go in where it's cool. And, yeah. We're just going to go do it. I love you guys. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And go to minivanlee.com, neck gaiters. I got the three black neck gaiters, and it's on sale. And I got quite a few blacks, so go get them. But they're going fast, actually. And like I said, somebody did buy my first art piece. Thank you, Sonia. And it's on the way. It's coming. And just go ahead and ask somebody, get some advice on how to frame it. And I've got already, I haven't started it yet, but I've got it ready to go. I'm going to start another piece. In fact, I've got 5 ideas, so I'm just going to do one right after the other, and I'll let you know. And let's see, what else? I've got the exercise videos, so I love you guys. I'm going to see you tomorrow, and keep give me some idea. What cartoons did you appreciate the most? Did you enjoy? Yeah. By far for me, the Beatles, probably cartoon when I was a teenager. I think I was 13. Yeah, I had to go to catechism in the morning, Saturday, and then I had to get back and kind of help clean the house and help vacuum it a little bit. So I was like really booking it back so I could hurry up and watch cartoons, and then I would start cleaning. That was what I did. I love you guys. Bye. end.